All right, so starting with the first game today was the Sweden USA. Sweden ended up winning that one 4-2. Stefano, what were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, well, it started off a bit slow, just in general. It was 0-0 up until what was it, like 5 minutes into the third period or second period? Sorry,
Mm.
and it was a bit of slow start, and the U.S. really looked to jump on Sweden, especially with Sweden starting with their fours.
Yeah, that was an interesting call there. But yeah, everybody seemed a bit nervous in that first period,
Hmm.
especially to make a mistake.
The Americans looked really good in the first period, much better than the
Yeah,
Swedes.
yeah.
Yeah, the Swedes were sort of back on their heels and not doing too great. Um, we'll talk about the
We should really talk about the power play and the penalty kill, the special teams, just
yeah,
in
they played a
general.
huge role in that game.
Yeah, Sweden took 8 penalties that game, 16 penalty minutes for the U.S. and pretty much
Power play minutes.
power play, sorry, and pretty much every minute was used except for like maybe one or two at the end where they got the last power play
Right,
goal.
yeah.
But it just they had all the opportunities. They had the 3-on-0.
Yeah, that was pathetic. A 3-0.
That was funny.
That was it.
It was funny. They had a 3-0 and they one of the Bellows ran the goal. He took a goalie interference on a 3-0. First
Yeah.
time I've ever seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's a bit of a joke.
Like middle, it was a nice play by Joseph Woll to get that up to Middlestad, and Middlestad made a nice play to receive it, but just he made it seem like a
Yeah,
breakaway instead
it was
of a
awful.
3-0.
It was terrible.
I'd call it the hockey boys turning point of the game.
The hockey boys turning point of the game. So then later in the game, the Swedes on that power play.
Yeah,
Oh, well, penalty kill for them. American
penalty
power
kill.
play.
It was that one power play in the third period. It was up 2-0 for Sweden.
Yeah,
U.S. had a chance to come back in the game, and the power play wasn't clicking, and the Swedes just took advantage.
yeah. They scored two.
They scored 2 goals in the first minute and a half of their own penalty on the penalty kill.
Yeah.
50 seconds in, they get the first one, right?
Yeah, similar goals. You might want to see Joseph Woll stop at least one of those.
Yeah.
They were similar, sort of coming in on the rush and just they were bullets, but still, you gotta get your glove
Yeah.
on those.
I mean, you gotta they were both high shots. Like the Fjallby got it up there high, and same with Steen, and it was both high shots. And
Yeah.
he's got to get one of the two.
And then the American pushback there at the end of the game.
You see, it was all right. They had all their top guys out. They pulled the goalie, I think, at the right time. You can't really pull him much earlier, but
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had a couple good chances at the end, but
Mhm.
just couldn't score.
Mhm.
Gustafsson was really good for the Swedes.
Yeah, Gustafsson was great. They had
Player of the game.
he was the player of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the U.S., it was Adam Fox, Kiefer Bellows, and Casey Middlestad, and it just makes full sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, Middlestat was
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah. He's had highlight reel plays and was just setting everyone up. too.
Yeah, looks great for Buffalo. That's
Mhm.
a real bright spot for them.
Yeah.
Buffalo's real happy. Not
Yeah.
much to be happy about in Buffalo, but they got Middlestat.
Yeah, they
And
got
Tournament
Middlestat.
being in Buffalo, fans seem pretty happy.
Yeah, and on Sweden too, Nylander also Buffalo's.
Yeah,
like,
and he also
he was one of the top 3 players for Sweden,
along with
along with Elias Anderson and Rasmus Dahlin. Bit surprised about Pedersen. I mean, he was just it was just amazing to watch his shooting.
with the fact that he wasn't on the top 3.
Yeah, it was incredible that he wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a big surprise, and Gustafsson played pretty well. Could have seen him on the top 3 as well there.
And then Dahlin, just a great tournament, great
Yeah.
player. Not over yet, but
No.
a great. He's just so much talent for a
Yeah,
young player.
it's insane how much a team will get from him.
Yeah,
This upcoming draft.
yeah. First overall pick most likely.
He will go first overall.
Heard you first. Well, you did.
That's a guarantee. That's a hockey boys guarantee.
Hockey
Rasmus
boys.
Dahlin.
Hockey boys
will go
guarantee.
first
Rasmus
overall.
Dahlin will go first.
Well, yeah.
Second game of the night was
Well,
Canada Czech, the
Ali,
Czech
hey.
Republic.
You got to go for the Canadians on this one all
think-
the time,
all right.
all the way.
Yeah,
Go Canada. Go.
we're all a bunch of Canadians.
Yeah.
Watch this game.
Yeah.
Real happy with the result.
Yeah, it was a rough start though.
Canada looked really shaky during
Yeah.
the first 10 minutes. The Czech Republic actually
I mean,
scored the first goal.
Zadina going in just kind of like had his way with Kale.
Oh, that
Clegg.
was very disappointing
Mhm.
to see from him.
Mhm. Especially going in as like Canada's best defenseman and one of the best players in the CHL
Yeah,
right now.
and that's what he just Zanina just made him look like a fool.
That's what Zadina does. Zadina's good.
Yeah,
He'll go top 5 in this year's draft.
For sure.
and then the crossbar soon after was that on the? I believe that was on the
Yeah,
power play.
that
was
was
on the power play.
Neckash.
Yeah, cross ice pass and he had an open net and just ripped it off the bar.
Shit,
He's going to
crossbar.
be having nightmares about that tonight.
Yeah,
He had
and
the chance to put the Czech Republic up 2-0
Yeah.
against the Canadians.
That
would have been huge.
Yeah.
Would have been huge. but then Canada bounces back.
it was the Czech penalties that were just like some of them okay, but
Yeah.
but the ones 200 feet down the ice that Salad took.
I don't think it's Salad.
It's not Salad, but Salda or
Yeah.
Salda.
It was a cross check or something. It was just foolish. He let the Canadian get under his skin.
Yeah.
That's a penalty you would typically see a Canadian taking.
Yeah, you would.
Those foolish behind the play, emotional, young penalties.
Formanton, I gotta say, I've liked the way he's played, but he's taken some stupid penalties.
Yeah.
It was the power play that got Canadians back in the game, got them going.
Yeah.
Scored on their first 3 power plays of the game.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And the Makar and Batherson connection too.
Yeah.
Batherson tipped 2 of his shots and with the hat trick.
Batherson got the hat trick.
Uh-huh.
Also got one on the power play.
I think we should mention total final score was 7-2.
Final score was 7-2.
Zadina had another one late for the Czechs after it was 7-1.
And he also had an opportunity late in the game that he should have buried.
It was I think 2-1 or 3-1 at the time, and it really should not have been like 1 goal after the end of the second period.
Yeah.
It really should have been, the Czechs should have had 3.
Yeah.
Just wide open opportunities missed.
That they missed. Hart had no idea where the puck was.
No.
And he just
Hart,
missed the net.
Hart looked a bit shaky tonight.
Yeah. On Zadina's last goal, the rebound control seemed to be an issue for him.
He wasn't tested too much, though. He hadn't faced a shot in a while.
No.
That can be tough for goalies when they go long periods of chances without getting real tests.
Yeah, I don't think, though, that you can say Hart's, like, he had a shaky game, like, you can't see him performing at that level that he's had all year. Like, I think for Hart, he's going to be at that level for the game. He's going to be ready and in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold medal game tomorrow.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's Sweden and
January
Canada.
5th. For anybody watching later on. Sweden, Canada. Should be a great game.
It should be. But, just big guys kind of stepped up this game, I'd say. Batherson
was huge.
Yeah, he was huge, but he wasn't going into the tournament. He wasn't expected to be a big guy.
He was taken 4th round this year with for the Sens.
Yeah.
Out of Cape Breton, and this year he's really turned on the Jets.
Yeah, even going into, I think he was one of the last cuts.
Yeah,
to make the team.
He was.
Some people calling for Glass to make it over him.
Yeah.
Or Suzuki, but coaching staff went with Batherson, and at this point you can't fault them.
Looking like a great decision.
He was named one of the 3 best players for Canada as well, along with Makar and Timmins.
Yeah.
You gotta say he's just really, really performed this tournament.
And 5 goals in the last 2 games. How can you not give it to him?
Yeah, exactly. And Timmins and just Canadian D, not necessarily as productive as, Makar, obviously.
Yeah, Makar's been very good.
But the rest of the D, not necessarily as productive as just like scoring wise, I guess.
Yeah.
In the team's offense, but they've all played a real solid defensive role.
Yeah. And then we've got the 3 players for the Czech Republic.
For the Czechs, it was Nekash, Hayek, whatever you want to call him, Tampa Bay draft pick, and Cornash. As some call him.
Cornash. And Zadina left off the top 3 for inexplicable reasons.
It is ridiculous. He had 7 goals. He's tied for the tournament lead with Batherson and Bellows, and there's no reason for him not to be there.
Yeah.
Even he definitely deserved. He was definitely one of the. He probably was the best player on his team.
Where do you see him going in the draft?
No, I see him going 3rd overall, unless
it depends on the team. But yeah,
the team drafting 3rd overall, they'll likely have a decision between Zadina or a defenseman, and I just think Zadina is the best choice
based off the way he's played this tournament.
Yeah.
What was it? 5 power play goals.
Yeah, just I think
7
he was the least on the
7
power
goals
play.
in total. 5. I think 5 on the power play at least.
He was the Czechs power play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so tomorrow, preview for tomorrow's game. Well, let's just quickly look over.
So Czechs, US.
Czechs, US. What do you think there?
I think the US take that. They just have more skill. It depends whether they can really bounce back and get their heads in the game.
Because a team like the Americans is trying to defend gold. They're going for gold. It might be hard to get up for a bronze medal game.
It would be tough for them, but just looking at the skill and the depth between the U.S.
Yeah.
and the Czechs, you got
to think they're going to take that one. And then Sweden, Canada.
I'm taking Canada. Canada's depth. They have 4 great lines. I think they'll just wear Sweden down throughout the game. But Gustafsson's been great for Sweden all tournament.
Yeah,
man.
they'll have to get
He'll
through
be
him.
tough to beat.
I think it'll kind of be a goaltending battle, not so much in like it'll be a bunch of shots for one team or a bunch of shots both ways, but just the quality of the game. It's going to be who can beat the other goalie.
Yeah, and then of course Canada's going to have to find a way to shut down Sweden's top line, which they sometimes stack with those 3 first-round picks they have, and then also basically a forward on defense with Dahlin that you always have to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, Dahlin just it's amazing to watch him play.
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty.
Just his skating, his agility, everything about his game, his hands, it's just amazing. A lot are comparing him to Nick Lidstrom.
Yeah, Nick Lidstrom, Erik Karlsson, Victor Hedman. He seems to have attributes of all of them.
Yeah, and they're all Swedish.
All Swedish.
So
that should be a great game.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check back for more World Junior videos.